just arrived at the private pick. Hopefully this goes well. I'm going to meet up with, and I'm not going to mention his name in case anyone tries to find out who it is, because hopefully I can work with this guy in the future as well. So yeah, fingers crossed. He's got quite a bit out for me. We've spoke about the fact that he understands how eBay works, and so he's going to try and give me a fair price on things. So yeah, fingers crossed it goes good. And what I will do is do a video when I get home to show you what I got from the private pick, but also from the first pickup this morning. I met a guy at Tesco's car park, spent £100 with him, got some cameras and some other bits as well. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll do a whole video after this to show you what I picked up. But anyway, I'm going to meet up with the guy now, and fingers crossed it goes well. Well, the power of social media and having a YouTube channel, it's just amazed me today. Really nice guy, as I say. I know you watched the video, so thank you so much. I'm not going to shout out your name because we're hopefully going to do some business in the future, but I'm just going to spin you round and show the guys what we dealt with today. So to give you an idea, my van was empty, or I would say it was 20% full maybe down the back end, but I am now full of stock, and this has been amazing because I was struggling for stock. But let me take you down the side of the van as well. Hopefully nothing falls out. But I am literally top to bottom now full of stock, and some bits in the front seat. But no, really nice to meet you. Thank you for a great deal. I'm glad we could work it out. Again, I love the deals where people are just realistic about what they've got, what it could sell for, and also understanding that I need to make some money as well. So we didn't even negotiate on price, and I love them deals where you don't have to do the hardball negotiation. You ask a fair price, I pay a fair price, and I have loads of stuff to list now, and I'm probably going to be moaning I've got too much stuff. But this is the life of a reseller. But yeah, gonna shoot off home now. I'm gonna unpack the van because I've got another pickup on Friday, which is gonna fill up the van. So most of this stuff's probably gonna go up in the loft like Neil's stuff was, and we're gonna work through it. But amazing, what a start this morning. Really pleased. Right, so we're just back from 2 really good pickups. I'm really pleased about how the sourcing went this morning. So yeah, I just wanted to show you first of all the camera stuff I picked up from the first pickup. Now, I put out a post looking for camera equipment, and a gentleman locally messaged me. Really good deal made. Initially, we agreed to deal at £30 for some stuff, but then he went in the loft and dug out a lot more stuff. I'm going to show you some of it. All of this camera equipment, he was very honest with me and said it's been up in the loft. It hasn't been tested for a while, so he isn't sure whether it's working. So I paid £100 for everything you're going to see here. Plus I've got some other stuff I might not go through. But anyway, let me show you what I got in no particular order. So I didn't know this was part of the bundle. It's a GoPro head strap and quick clip. I actually have a head strap for the GoPro. I don't have an official one, so I'm half tempted to keep it. But I don't really use the GoPro on my head that much, to be honest, so I'm going to sell it. But I will chuck up some comps as we go along. Just remember, with the cameras, I'm going to chuck up comps if they are working. So I'm going to assume they're working, but remember, if they're not, they're going to be spares and repairs. So the price I've paid, in my head, I was thinking, if things don't work, what it's worth. Anyway, so the first one is that. Then, in no particular order, we have a Canon, I believe. It's got a Canon case. Yeah, it's a Canon Ixus L1. Let's have a look here. It has a battery in it, so I have not looked at any of these yet. The battery's probably dead, but let me try and turn it on just to see. Yeah, the battery's dead on that one. So anyway, as I said, I'll chuck at some comps, but we've got that Canon there. We have a Kodak case, and we have a Kodak. It's Advantix F300. It's in really good condition cosmetically, as all the stuff he actually had here. But again, all untested, but we'll chuck up some comps for that one there. Next, it's a Minolta case, but it's an Olympus FE210 digital camera. Again, let's check the battery compartment. Looks squeaky clean in there. Let me try and line it out there. It looks like no batteries have ever been put in it, to be honest. But yeah, that should be quite a good one, hopefully, if it's all working. What I'm going to do is spend a day later this week sitting down and charging the cameras and testing them all. I normally like to do it all in one go. Next up, we have, I don't know what that case says. I don't know if it's a generic case. Pull out the camera. We have a Pentax, and it's SPO 115M. It has some film in this one. So fingers crossed that's all working, but again, need to put some batteries in these. Luckily I have batteries I've kept aside for things. So yeah, fingers crossed that's good. Next we have a Kodak case, and it's a Kodak Avantex F350. Again, in quite good cosmetic condition. So let me have a look here and see what the battery compartment looks like. There's a battery in there, probably completely flat now if they'd be in the loft, but it's not corroded, which is good. So yeah, this pickup here for £100 was just by putting a post out saying I was looking for things. So it's worth thinking about doing. Not a digital camera, but this high-speed waterproof action camera. Don't know anything about these, but it's all in there in the box. Next, we have a Nikon Coolpix. It's the 5200 version. It's got the case, it's got everything in there, and the camera as well. Not sure if the charger's in there. Don't think the charger's in there. It's got the lead, but not the little dock. It looks like the little dock here is missing. But anyway, that was all chucked in as part of the bundle. It's nice to have a box camera. Sometimes it adds a little bit of value, but it depends how much it's worth. This Samsung here, it looks like, hopefully, let me see if the battery compartment is corroded. Yeah, so this one here is going to be a spares and repairs, I'm guessing, because look at that corrosion. So that one might be a spares and repairs or straight bin. But sometimes, you know, the guy's very honest with me. He said that none of them have been tested. He couldn't guarantee they worked. And that's why I was happy to pay the £100 for them. Next up, we have an Olympus. What one is this? AF Zoom, by the looks of it. Quite cool. In the case, it's a AZ300 Super Zoom. Maybe. Never seen this one before, but I will chuck up some comps anyway, and I will get that tested to see. But it comes in quite a nice white case here. Don't know if the case is worth any money. The case might be worth some money on its own regardless. Next we have a Canon Ixus Z90. So that's in this case here. I basically got a camcorder bag full of other cameras as well. Some of these I didn't know were going to be chucked in as well, so he has chucked me in a few extra. A Nikon Nuvis 75i, I think is how you pronounce it. What else do we have here? A Fujifilm Fine Pix. What one is this here? Not 100% sure, but anyway, that's all bagged up there. A nice digital camera. And as I said, I'll chuck up comps for all of these to give you an idea of what kind of value we could be looking at. Now, this is why I was quite comfortable paying the £100. I have sold this camera before because this is a detachable flash. Couldn't think of the word there. But this is a Olympus and it's an XA2 here. If this is all working and I'll need to test it fully, this could be easily £100 on its own. Now, the flash on its own could go for about 15 to 20 at least. And even for parts, I've sold one of these for parts before, just the camera, for about 40. So this is the reason why I was comfortable paying the £100, because I know even for parts, that's probably about 40 to £50, just that part alone there. But if it works, that's my money back, just on one camera. Next we have I've never heard of this make before. Reselling, is that how you pronounce it? R-O-L-L-E-I, Reselling is how I'd say. It's a Reselling X70 zoom. Again, not a brand I've heard of, but I'm trying to learn a few more camera brands instead of just the Olympus and the normal stuff we know. So that's all the cameras. I do have some other photography equipment down there. Oh no, I lied. There's one more camera I forgot about, which is this Canon EOS 1000D camera. Quite nice. Again, not sure on comps on this. Need to do the testing and everything, but again, it's in really good cosmetic condition, and I might be able to sell the lens separately depending on whether it's worth doing so. And it comes in quite a nice little camera case as well, which always boosts the value on items. As I said, I've got some camera stuff down here. So I've got some some developing trays. Not sure whether these go for any money, and some other camera developing equipment. The other thing I got from him, a bit random this is, and this could be a contact for the future because he's got more stuff and he's going to put my name out to other people looking to sell things as well, which is always good for a local pickup, is this fishing trophy, which is quite nice, I guess, for someone who's into fishing. It's got a brand mark down there. So again, I'll chuck up some comps so I can find some comps. Not sure whether it's worth any money. It might be worth £5, it might be worth £50, who knows, but I'll chuck up some comps for you guys. He said that he's really into fishing, and so is his friend, and they had a competition once, but his friend didn't actually want to take the trophy, so he's had it in the loft for a while. And one of the final bits I got, which is, I don't know how to list this, and I don't know what to list this up as, but it's this medical tin. It's hand painted. It's quite sturdy, it's quite nice, but I don't know where to go with this. I don't know whether to put it on an auction. I don't know where to list it. So any feedback or advice, I'll really appreciate it. But it's quite nice inside. It's been hand painted, as you can see. Yeah, I just don't know where to go with it, really. But again, that was chucked in. Quite reasonably heavy, maybe sort of 3-4 kg, possibly, maybe even 5 kg. But yeah, quite nice. I thought someone might be interested in that. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think I should list this as, and whether and what kind of price you'd put it up at as well, because I don't have a clue. But anyway, look, there's a quick haul of the camera stuff I got and the other equipment. I paid £100 for it all. I'm quite happy with that. My plan for the rest of the day now is to go through some of the other stuff I got as well. It's going to take me some time to go through it, but I'm really excited. I've got loads of stock today. So to both of the people I picked up the stuff for today, once again, thank you so much. You've helped me out massively, and I'm glad I can help you out by getting it out of your way as well. So yeah, let's carry on the day. So that's another successful day on eBay complete. We have got all the items uplisted, all the items have been sent out. Now the second tip of the 12 days of Tipmas is know your numbers. Okay, the most important thing I've learned doing eBay is know your numbers. Know how much things actually cost to post. Know how much eBay actually charges you after all the fees. And there is a few different calculators you can use. I'm going to link and show you the screenshot of a couple of pages here of calculators you can use to work out your eBay numbers. But eBay now has actually broke it down so you know when an item sells exactly what kind of money you are making. And I'll show a screenshot here as well. So yeah, know your numbers on eBay. It's really important to know how to do that. So thanks for following along. Hope you're enjoying the vlog. I'm now going to spend a little bit of time having a bit of a tidy up in the shed before we call it a night. And I will see you on tomorrow's vlog. Have a good evening.